Well, joined on the MWC.com with Coach Christensen of Wyoming. Coach, thank you for joining us first off.
My pleasure.
Talk a little bit about how your summer's been going, and have you had a chance to relax at least?
I have. I got away a little bit, played some golf, maybe quite a bit of golf, and but now anxious to get back with our players and get rolling into the season.
Does the excitement level kind of amp up when you go to something like this and realize that it's right around the corner?
It does. I've been anticipating getting started here for a couple weeks now. But this is kind of the true start of everything. So our guys are back, our staff's back in the office. It's all football from this point on.
Can you reflect a little bit on spring ball and how you think your team progressed?
I thought we had a good spring. I thought we became more physical. We got a lot of young players, and so it was good to get a chance to evaluate them and see where they're at, so we have an idea going into fall camp. What we got to get done to get them in position to be able to contribute. And so I thought it was a very productive spring.
In sports, they often talk about the little things making a big difference. What are some little things on both sides of the ball that will play an important role for you guys?
Well, just identifying who's ready to play, and I think we've done that from a defensive standpoint. That we have quite a number of guys that we feel can contribute this year. We have to figure out who those people are on the offensive side, and then adding in all the freshmen, you got to find out if anybody in that class is ready to contribute and help us win.
Can you talk a little bit about your young quarterbacks and what you think each of them could potentially provide?
Well, it's it's tough right now because only one of them was there. So I've seen Brett in 15 practices. I thought he performed well, and Adam got there in May, and I haven't had an opportunity to watch him play, and he hasn't been coached yet. So it's going to be an interesting training camp.
Sylvester Alexander, I know he's on some watch lists for some running back awards. Do you think this could be a breakout season for him?
Well, we hope so. I think our running back position will be deeper than it's been since I've been there. So I know the competition will step up for him, in the backfield. And Al's had a pretty good off season, and this is his third year playing, and so we would expect him to have his best year.
There've been a couple articles written about possibly a new formation on offense. Can you talk a little bit about the spread, maybe with a fullback?
I don't know if there's any new formations. Sure. We mix guys around. We tinker with different things. I think that article got a little bit carried away with what we're actually doing.
Sure.
We've got some players that we've had to find positions for. We had them last year. We had a fullback last year. We had a tight end last year. Are we going to go and become a power team? No, that's not going to happen, but we'll certainly tinker with different sets and formations.
You talked a little bit about Sylvester being pushed. Who are some guys in the backfield that can really provide
Well,
some
Ghali Muhammad started for us the last 2 years, or started last year at linebacker, played as a true freshman. He's moved over to the running back position. Brandon Miller's had a tremendous spring for us and has performed well. Nami Kukalonga is a young man that played a little bit early last year, had some injury issues. He has worked out extremely well over the past 5-6 months. And then we have a young running back coming in that we think has a chance to contribute also.
Sounds like you'll hopefully rely heavily on your veteran defense. Can you talk a little bit about those guys and how nice it is to have the guys you have here, like Josh and Brian, leading the way there?
Well, I think that obviously our defense is the strength of our football team. The majority of our experience comes back there. I think we have 20 to 24 kids that maybe can contribute on our defensive side. I think that from an athletic standpoint, we're better than we've been in the past 2 years, and have a lot of kids that can contribute. So we'll be rolling guys in there quite a bit, and look forward to seeing the progress they make throughout the season.
Who do you expect to step up from a leadership standpoint on that side of the ball? I know Chris Brzezinski was probably a pretty big leader for you guys.
Well, Josh Bazoons and Brian Hendricks, who are down here, are tremendous leaders. Gabe Napton's a great leader. Oliver Shover's a tremendous leader for us. We have a number of guys that can step up, that can lead on that side of the ball.
Can you talk a little bit about the landscape of the Mountain West? Obviously, you're familiar with Boise State from last year. Talk to us about the league in general.
Well, I think it's a tremendously competitive league. Obviously, bringing Boise State into the league strengthens it. We're excited about the changes that are being made, and I think with the new structure of the league, particularly next year, I think it really levels the playing field and will continue to become even stronger league.
can you just talk a little bit about general expectations and maybe some goals you have for this season?
Well, I don't know that we, have a win-loss goal, those type of things. Our goal is to go out every week and be better than we were the week before, to continue to grow the program and have success. We're young going in, we've got to mature quickly, and, the real goal for us is we'd love to get in the postseason at the end of the year, whatever it takes to get there, but certainly our immediate goals are to, have the best camp that we can possibly have, and then be prepared to play on September 3rd.
Coach, best of luck this season, and thank you for joining us.
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.